As we take a look at the standings at the moment, and as we go right on back to the race, 5 red lights. And it's lights out for the British Grand Prix. Defy gets a good start. Trigger MA might have been a little bit slow off the line, so Defy is going to lead into turn 1. No collisions so far, but Jay is having a little bit of a scrap with Triggered MA. Triggered MA keeps the position at the moment. Everyone kind of keeping it fairly clean at the moment. ETE Joseph losing a couple places, but Sonic making up an overtake on the Haas driver of Impulse Neo. So Defy leads, and it's not by a little bit. 5/10 at the moment through one sector. Jay has overtaken Triggered MA for that P2 spot. Triggered, I think, will want to get that back. ETE Joseph passes Lou Gain for P4, and SRT Senna passes Sonic for P6. So no big collisions, but we might have just had a tap between Sonic and Speedy Crane. Those two, are they going to go side by side? They are smarter than that. They're not going to go side by side into Maggots and Beckett's. Defy at the moment is absolutely flying, but he's got Jay right on the back of him trying to stay in that DRS train. John Von Garbaggio has dropped back very far. 3 seconds sits in P13. And while I'm talking about tire strategy, SRT Senna makes a pass on ETE Joseph for P4, and he's now got his teammate, but a big snap of oversteer for Senna, who's currently in P4, but Joseph is looking, staring at P5. Not going to get it at this moment. And here is that DRS advantage being used fully by Joseph, who goes into P4. A good move from ETE Joseph. Is Senna going to think about a switch back into the start of Sector 2? He will not. And at the moment, Senna, even though he did just get past, he's having a good race. He's gone up 4 positions since the start of this race. But he might not have to think about that right now. He's going to think about Lou Gain passing him for P5. Senna has dropped a couple positions on those medium tires, maybe starting to feel a little bit wear from pushing it too hard at the start of this race. But it won't be close enough because ETE Joseph, he's going to make that move on Lou Gain. He's going to have the pace. He's going to get into P4. What a battle we're having for P4 at the moment. As we see Lou Gain, are they going to swap positions once again? That DRS advantage, you can almost see how quick it is compared. And ETE Joseph just lets it go, but then tries a very gutsy move back around the outside. Is he going to get the move done? He's sticking around the outside, but he's not going to get it done at this moment. Very, very gutsy switch back from Joseph at that moment. He wanted to make that move stick. You could tell he didn't want to give up that P5 so easily, but it seems like at this moment he's had to. Sonic and Speedy Crane might just be fighting, and now they're done fighting. They've collided with each other, and there's a reset to track. That'll be looked at by the stewards after that, and that is a surefire penalty. We didn't see the collision, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think either of those drivers are going to be happy going into the Discord channel after the end of this race. These medium tires might be starting to fall off. Triggered MA is going to try and move down to the inside of the Alfa Romeo driver. I've gone going around the outside now, very wide from Triggered. Very wide, maybe a little too wide on that one. He's going to try again. He's going to think about it, but he might just want to wait and stick until that DRS zone, because that's a much easier place to pass and also a much more safe place to pass. And SRT Senna, we were talking about him with that spin earlier. He'll try to make amends now. He's going to go very wide there. He's going to try a move around the outside into, I believe that's turn 3. And I believe he's going to make it stick. Not the greatest view for watching an overtake here, but hey, we can get what we can get. SRT Senna up into P6. Jay, oh, that's not good for JCK. He's got a 3-second time penalty for track limits, and that is very much so going to hurt his chances at taking this win, because not only would he now have to overtake Defy, who is, well, not looking very overtakeable at the moment, but he would also have to put up 3 seconds on the Aston Martin driver, which is not an easy task at all. Defy is into the pits. This is huge. The medium tires, he believes, have fallen off enough that it's warranting a pit stop at this moment. Let's see what he will fit. We've seen some drivers come in for the soft tire after a medium stint, but I believe, he's going to be going on to the hard tire, which is probably the correct decision, especially considering he's been in the lead for most of this race. But I think this is finally where he will make the move, where he'll finally take it back. P1, Defy, right in the toe. With open DRS, he's going to go down the inside. He's going to get the move done. Very simple, very easy for the Aston Martin driver, making it look like F1 against F2. And finally, Impulse Neo has come into the pits. That 3-second time penalty is going to be huge come the end of this race if Jay can make this overtake stick. Oh, a little bit of a snap from Triggered. Is that going to give Jay the impetus he needs? No, Jay's into the grass. Oh, wait, was he into the grass? I don't know, but it looks like he had just fallen off into the grass. He did. That gap is still pretty similar. And Jay's going to go down the inside. It's not even going to matter. The mistake, Jay's going to get the move done. He's still got that 3-second time penalty. And he's still got a second and a half to make up to Defy. But step 1 is done. He's passed for P2. Triggered. Now just has to wait, drive, and hope he can stay within 3 seconds if he wants to make that pass. He's got that DRS open. Is Jay finally going to try the move? He's going to go down the inside of Defy. He's going to get the move done, I believe. Yeah, he's going to make it stick. Jay goes into the lead of the British Grand Prix, but now it's all about qualifying-esque runs. Defy. He has absolutely dominated this race. Jay and Triggered MA are going to go after it. Jay's going to force Triggered MA onto the grass. Is Triggered MA going to steal a P2? Jay's gone very, very wide to keep the position. That might be looked at the stewards, but he's going to keep the position. He's going to keep the provisional win. But at this moment, it's Defy who wins the British Grand Prix, who dominates at Silverstone. EAJ takes P2, but that last move might have a little bit of look and see by the stewards, and Triggered MA drove a brilliant race for P3. Lou Gain, well, if you didn't know that name, you know it now. He's in P4. ETE Joseph and Impulse Neo, a Haas 5-6. Those are very good points for the American team. Sonic for Mercedes goes into P7. And Elite Eagle, pretty good point from him for the AlphaTauri P8. In his first ever race in the EA Racing League, P9 for SRT Senna. Speedy Crane rounds out the points in P10. Lil D to 1 and Winnie are going to fight it out till the line here. But Lil D to 1's going to get P11.